This is how my Tikar people make palm oil. Okay. In America, when we need palm oil or epo, as they call it in Europe, we have to go to the Latino stores or the African stores. This is how they do it in Tikar village.
So, what you see by the lower part of this structure is the palm butter. It's very raw, it's still very fresh. So it gets overheated, boiled to make palm oil. And then in the bottom there is a very heavy black sticky liquid that they use and mix it with ashes to make soap. So everything is recycled.
It comes from palm nuts?
It comes from palm nuts, yeah, okay. The yellow palm nut, you can see it disappearing there. Because they're working, and then it gets boiled first.
Okay. The palm nuts gets boiled first.
Boiled first.
Okay.
Then come and dump over there, and then they heat it with those sticks to make it softer. Now they mash it and make the juice run in the lower part. It takes 2 people to design it. You know, so then the butter gonna be collected and boiled again to get palm oil.
What is this process called?
It's just a process of making palm oil.
So they don't have to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you just have to work on it. You know, it's a very organic way. So we don't get palm oil from anywhere else. We make it ourselves. Because Tikar people eat 80% of their own food. You know, they just bring everything else like sugar, salt, and other products.
For those who don't understand how rural villages appropriate land, give us just a brief explanation about, you know, land appropriation amongst the village. And
for the land appropriation, village belong to the lands belong to the village, mostly the chief, because it's a Bantu tribe. So the dominant force is the chief and his boards, but people also own land by their own, you know, and the chief can give you a piece of land to build something or make your farm. You know, and you can borrow land to farm and then give some interest back to the community. And you can also own the land. But the issue would be if the government sends somebody to get natural resources, then it takes to another level, you know. But the community level land is just people owning land for what they grow to eat and hunt sometimes and farm. You know, so the person who owns the land, if you're hunting or fishing, you have to give him back some percentage, you know, just for him to feel like his land be useful to you, and then you guys have this community conversation. That's how it is.
Yesterday you was explaining the farming process and how the community help take care of each other's farm. Explain that.
The process is called Njangi. It's a very big concept of when somebody owns a farm, the community, the organizer and the community go and farm his land. Let's say it's for cleaning the land, they clean the farms, and then go to the other person's land and do the same way by team and finish. To harvest or to plant the seed in the farm is the same process. Community work and switch from one farm to another person's farm to improve the work. So there's no money involved. They're just services and time that they're giving. You know, so they start early in the morning because the village wake up like around 6, and it depends what the religion of the person, but they wake up very early. The Muslims wake up first, then go to farm before the sun goes up, because when the sun comes, it means people get tired very quickly, so they go early and farm for each other. Building houses is the same process. The community go and build house for one person and move to the next person, to the next person. Less money involved, unless you want to build a very fancy house, bricks involved, maybe cement involved, then you have to put in some income and make it faster. But for the muddy house, that's how it works.
Right. Changing the subject a little, you mentioned briefly about whatever religion a Tikar person chooses. The battery is almost running dead, so give a brief introduction on how there's 4 different religions here technically, or 3, you know, with the Protestant and Catholic, but how everybody is harmonious with it. And
yeah, like the Tikar people don't kill anybody because I have this belief and you don't know part of my congregation. It doesn't happen in the community. So you are free to choose whatever religion you want to be, and you can switch from one religion to another and switch back.
And what are the religions here in the town?
So there is 2 churches and 1 mosque, and then 1 sacred place. That is like a traditional spirituality for the Tikar people. Then you have 1 mosque, it's like Islamic mosque, traditional Islamic, so they're not Sunni or Shiite. And then you have a Protestant church, and then you have a Catholic church. That's how it is. And people wave in all the religions, and even 1 person have not been killed here for the last 100 years, maybe, for religious belief.
Does the town have police?
No, we don't have police. The chief manage everything. If there is conflict, the chief manage. If the conflict is very deep, then in 3 days the police will come here. But it's called gendarmerie. So it's a court between military and police. You know, they are in Tikar. It's like 100 kilometers from here. Then they come here in 3 days, depending if they have a gas or not. Yes.
Yeah. Wow. So
okay, welcome to Tikar country.
This is my folks. We're out.
Okay, you